Anybody can put fake money in a picture, but what you can't do is you can't fake destinations. You can't fake, standing on top of an Alaskan glacier, with photos flying out there with helicopters. You can't fake having an actual billboard that costs a lot of money. Is there too much fake out there and it's kind of hurting people, or what's your opinion on all that?
Yeah, like billboards and stuff. It showed credibility a lot because I had one billboard. That was my very first one and blasted all over social media. All my friends think I'm a millionaire. That's why I love our group so much, is because we teach real estate and how to do it better, incorporating social media, but we also teach how to do social media because you have to bounce it. Like you have to have the trap setting, which is social media and marketing, and you have to have the hunting, which is the prospecting.
There's two different ways to grow your business. You can grow it by increasing the number of leads, or you can do it by increasing the conversion rate. So let's say you have 1 out of 10 leads coming in for whatever business. Let's say you have X amount of money, X amount of time that generates 10 leads a month, and you close 1 out of 10. That's a 1 out of 10 conversion rate. So if you ask someone how to double their business, most would say, I have to generate 20 leads so I can get 2 out of 20. But what happens there is you have limitations with time and money. You can't, what if you don't have any more money to put into the business to scale it? So the only way you can grow at this moment is to increase the conversion rate over here. So let's say those same 10 leads come in, but we get better because of our communication skill sets or credibility marketing in the marketplace, where now we can get 2 out of 10 or 3 out of 10. Now, what creates credibility is anytime you have a microphone in front of you, anytime you're on a book cover, anytime you're on camera, anything that puts you, like on stage speaking, is a credibility hierarchy situation. Now, so I think that the fact that you're putting billboards out there, it's not able to be faked. So I think with social media that we're losing kind of this allure of, we're losing what's real and what's not. And anybody can go lease a Lamborghini for a photo. Anybody can put fake money in a picture. Anybody can do lots of these things. They can, fake a one night, but what you can't do is you can't fake destinations. You can't fake, standing on top of an Alaskan glacier, with photos flying out there with helicopters. You can't fake having an actual billboard that costs a lot of money that people know takes a big expense to run the business up in a local city. So when people drive by and they take that, you can't fake it. So I think that has a big part of the credibility side, the real side, that creates a lot of the attention because they know there's money behind it. And it's not just, you're just putting a random post on the internet. It's really up there in your real city. And I think that's helping a lot, where it kind of increases that credibility component of it. What's kind of your take on that with social media? What's real and what's not? Are we losing is there too much fake out there and it's kind of hurting people, or what's your opinion on all that?
Yeah, kind of like you said about the billboards and stuff. It showed credibility a lot because I had one billboard. That was my very first one and blasted all over social media. All my friends think I'm a millionaire, but now I start getting more serious people talking about me because they were like, oh shit, I didn't think this was real. And I got a billboard. Just that perception alone, you could sell 2 houses a year. You put a billboard up there, people think you're a millionaire. So that perception play really does stick out with me through a lot. Social media, now, especially with the blue check mark and followers and views, I think too many agents are trying to impress too many agents and they're losing the consumer base.
I agree.
Everyone needs to understand real estate's fucking boring. No one gives a shit about real estate outside of real estate. Nobody. The only people that care about real estate is real estate agents and lenders. That's it. If you have a video on a house tour and you're getting 200 views on it and you're unhappy, so you're trying to change things about your business to make that go away, it's because you're comparing yourself to Ryan Serhant, or you're comparing yourself to me, or you're comparing to someone in your office who's buying the views or buying the likes. In reality, an average home walkthrough is going to get a minimum amount of people that care. You're never going to go viral on it, but people are afraid to do it because they're afraid of the view count. YouTube is Mike and you, with this YouTube platform you guys have, it doesn't matter. Even me, I have a great presence in the local market. I have a great presence on Instagram. My YouTube's weak. I just started it. I started it when I met you guys. But I know if I have a view on YouTube that's 200 views, those are 200 very purposeful views. That's something I'm not going to go out and buy views for, because the 200 people that viewed this video, A, they're subscribed to me, or B, they were in a search forum, because we teach people how to do the keyword search and the title and the description all to match to get your best possible ability of getting the views. So I know they're purposeful views. What too many agents are doing right now is they're buying likes, they're buying likes, they're buying followers, they're buying views. Now, if I go on your page or so-and-so's page and I see they have 40,000 followers, I'm like, dude, you're a fucking real estate agent in Ohio. How the fuck do you have 40,000 followers if you have no kind of presence in TV, radio, none of that? And then I look at the picture, I'm like, your picture of an ad you put up of an open house has 4,000 likes and it has 1 comment. like you look discredited yourself,
Right.
in my opinion. It's because you're trying to impress too many people and that's going to hurt you in the end, because your end goal for social media, I view social media as something different. So here we have Zillow, OfferPad, Open Door, 72 Sold. These are multi-billion-dollar companies that are spending $2 million, $3 million, $10 million a month on marketing. Like, I'm never, ever, ever going to be able to touch them. Why am I even trying, right? But I know if I have an Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, I will get more followers than they ever will. Like, no one's going to follow Zillow. No one's going to go to Open Door's page and like their photos. Like, I know a platform where all my clients have had social media. This is my platform to be Zillow, OfferPad, Open Door. Like, that's who I am on social media, instead of trying to be that. But too many people are doing the wrong route, dude. They're just trying to get the fake shit and they're discrediting themselves.
Well, you said something in there about, you said I had to go back and watch it, but you said something about people creating content not for the consumer but for other agents, and this is a big problem. I mean, you see people out there and doing these videos where they're dancing all weird and they're doing all these crazy little things, and it's just like, if you removed yourself from this and you took yourself out of yourself and you said, if I'm a buyer or seller, just a random John Smith in the marketplace, would I come across this and would this make me think this is someone I want to go into sell my house or represent me buying a house? Probably not, right? So they're more trying to create attention within the community, but they're trying to build a business. So I think it's becoming a big problem. I think people are creating content because they're going so fast. They're not slowing down to think about it. They're not thinking of what would be the outcome coming from this before I create it. They're just creating something because they had an idea quickly and they're just posting it. But they're not really creating content, most people now, that can convert for business. They're doing it in a way that just kind of like trying to catch attention in the feed. I don't know.
How long have you been in real estate?
I got in real estate like right around like 2013, 14-ish, started at least in the investment world. So I started out, I didn't get my license until going into 2018, like right as 2018 started. So I was full-time in the business for about 4 or 5 years before I got, maybe a little bit longer, maybe like 2013 going into 2014.
So I had a podcast interview with a lady I know here named Shivani. She's been in the business for like 20 years. She's had and maintained a great business for 20 years. At my old office, there was 4 or 5 teams where the team lead has been in the business for 10, 15, 20 years. Every top agent I know have had a business for 30, 40 years. And when I had her here, I was like, what do you think about social media? Do you think it's a double-edged sword? Because I can arguably say I should have a better career than you'll ever had in your past, because I can hit 20 times more people than you ever had in your past, because now I have a platform that pushes me out nationwide to everyone all over the place. Whereas you had to do open houses, call, and referrals to get your clients. You had to do it at a much slower pace. But nowadays, people are only doing social media and they're thinking this business is going to come. So I think it's a double-edged sword in the fact that you have the ability to reach more people than any agent ever had in their career. But if you flip the sword around, you're spending too much time prospecting not right now business, and you're losing the focus of right now business, which is the cold calling, the prospecting, the lead follow-up, the CRM, the open houses, like everything that generates right now business. Everyone forgets is still the business. And this is why people have lasted for 30, 40, 20 years. And that's why there's an 85% fail rate in the industry, because you forget it's a prospecting-based industry. And you're thinking you're doing a TikTok pointing at fucking words is going to like bring in all these buyers, and it doesn't. So like, I think social media now, that's why I love our group so much, is because we teach real estate and how to do it better, incorporating social media, but we also teach how to do social media, because you have to bounce it. Like, you have to have the trap setting, which is social media and marketing, and you have to have the hunting, which is the prospecting.
Yep.
If you're just trying to hunt, you're going to struggle. If you're just trying to prospect or set traps, you're really going to struggle. You have to do them both, and they have to intermix.